brand new, that boy should be ashamed of himself using your email.
Absolutely. He look a fool. It look real feminine when you try to use a woman's email address. He remind me a lot of my ex Martell, hook-headed hoes.
Y'all need to stop picking out these hood buggers that ain't no good. And Melody, I hope you learned from your trip down to the first floor.
Ah, shut up. Shut the hell up. Okay, brand new. She should have chose a better man to be with. And what you trying to say about my boy Heifer? My boy is a real good man, Savannah. So what? He cheated on Melody and had a baby. Okay? So what? He ain't passed the damn builder's license test. So what? Okay, it's okay that my boy is on food stamps. Okay, it's okay. He go get Medicaid for the children. Okay? So what if he think that Melody should pay child support? Okay? I'ma do all I can to get Melody on child support. That way she can take care of all them kids and take care of my boy.
Absolutely not, Miss Marlene. That is not my job anymore to take care of your boy. I will, however, take care of our children.
She a hood bugger, Melody, and she don't know no better. You know, she's ghetto, a little bit hood.
Absolutely.
What is up? What is up, Lisi? Okay, make sure you like that video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. Lisi, okay, you heard right. I don't with you, okay? Child, honey, I thought these women's was monitoring spirits. But it looked like these niggas, they monitoring spirits too, okay? Child, the people out here tagging Miss Robinson's email. Miss Robinson trying to get the business page set up with Facebook. That way y'all can click the link and like the page and, you know, check out what I got going on down to the Facebook. We got the IG. Yeah, I think I created that this morning. So I was just taking care of business, you know, drinking my water, catching up with the basketball bullies. And I'm like, I know this one. I thought we already reported this. But yeah, this fool did tag the email, okay? Tag the email, just so obsessed, okay? So nasty and so rude. And you never win when you play dirty. And when you play with me, because I'm going to wear that ass out and I'm going to air it out, okay? But anyways, honey, we are back and we will be talking about the comments from the last video. We got some hot topics to talk about. We gonna get into these basketball bullies. Chantel is getting on my last damn nerves, you guys. I was like, Jackie has a lot of restraint. Shout out to Jackie Christie. Because, honey, Shammy better not ever try me. Lissy. The girl don't need to be on the basketball bullies. I don't think she's mature enough for the show. She kept trying to put Brandy out there as being immature. But Chantel, you're very immature. She won her little, was it custody or relocation? I guess she can now move to LA from Arizona. Ooh, child, I heard it be hot down to the Arizona, honey. Okay, it's too hot there for me, honey. Okay, it is, honey. Okay, so I asked you all why Carlos prefers male with Martell, and we know why, because, you know, these toxic men, honey, they prefer when you are in a burning house. Okay, y'all know that's how the toxic niggas like it, and Carlos would not be the exception, okay, to that rule. So one person says it's better for Melody's brand for her to leave that show. Another person says he liked them together because it was good ratings and the show, and they were the face of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos King only cares about numbers. All I got to say is he be playing the hell out of the Love and Marriage DC cast. He be playing them. Like, we see them, what, every other year? Okay, Irena outside, Jamie outside, they outside, but the damn show ain't on. I like Love and Marriage DC. I prefer that over that Detroit one. That is painfully boring, honey. Okay? Another person says block that arse. They talking about how I had to block somebody that said I'm always using Melody's picture. And it's funny, they got on me for doing that, and I went on and did it again. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it. Do it. Do it again. Listen. And I'm going to do it again today. Okay? Don't never tell Miss Robinson that you don't like something. Okay? Because we going to really do it. Another person says that last reunion caused Mel to quit. Another person says, oh, this is about Funky and Claudia. Funky wasn't worried about Claudia until she started working with Carlos and Dustin. He want that old thing back. Yeah. And survey says, honey, that Claudia got a movie coming out. And I think that Funky, he wants to attach himself to somebody that's going somewhere. And Claudia is doing these plays, movies. She been all over the YT. The girl is a hustler. You got to give it to her. You got to give it to her. Even though her ass need a group of people with her for her to shine. But you still got to give it to her. But yeah, to me, he totally love-bombed her. Yeah. And is it just me, or Doneva seemed a bit straight in that clip, honey. Okay, you would have never knew, honey, he went the other way. He looked like he went Claudia's way. It looked very like Dwayne and Whitley, honey, from Different World. I wasn't going to say nothing, but listen. Oh, I've been watching Nelly and Ashanti, so you guys, y'all look out for some commentary down to the members, honey. We gonna be talking about it. Another person says, thank you. That's why I don't watch live videos, watch the replay videos so I can fast forward to the main point I came for. Yeah, what is up with this shit about, like y'all are not Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, who else? Debbie Allen. I love me some Debbie Allen. I seen her. Look, I synced her down to the Ashanti and Nelly show. Who else? Like, who is like Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy? Y'all are not them people. I don't want to watch you put lip gloss on your dry ass lips. Okay? I don't need to be watching you. Now, some people will let you know, okay, you guys, I'm going to put my makeup on and talk to you. I get that. But all this shit, I'm watching you make a food run. I gotta listen to you order your food. They do 10 things, you guys, I swear, until they get to the damn video. It's like we didn't sign up for that. Listen. Okay, god damn. I was like, yeah, I gotta fast forward. Okay, because Miss Robinson only got so much time. Damn. So, another person says, I live in Atlanta, and no, I'm not voting for Heavenly. Yes, because Miss Heavenly is running for office. Like, I don't even take Heavenly serious. Heavenly girl, you still have not mastered apologizing to the people and meaning it. You apologize, and then you do some more fucked up shit. Okay, I done tried to have your back all these years. But girl, you running for whatever the hell you running for, I just don't think it's a good look. But I think Heavenly is desperate to do any and everything to get the attention up off of her and Daddy. And I like her and Damon together. I think they, one of my favorite couples. Yeah, they are my favorite couple on Married to Medicine. But Heavenly, you never win when you play dirty. You be all up in the mess and in the mix and be putting all the other people out here. I don't like Sweet Tea, so I'm not mad at nothing she did with her and Gregory. I don't like them. Okay, and I see Sweet Tea. She tried to get her ass down to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, if you think they dragged your ass on Married to Medicine, you don't stand a chance on them Atlanta Housewives. You ain't gonna be able to keep up with them at all. And that girl, and she kept trying to age shame the Married to Medicine women, and they look younger than her. Toya looks younger than her. And y'all stop saying that Toya look like her. Toya is beautiful. That girl, she's not ugly, but she ain't no damn Toya. Okay, she don't look as good as Toya to me. And that's just like black folk. Black folk kill me. Y'all be thinking just because people got the same gums, they got the same skin complexion, they look like twins, and nothing could be further from the truth. And remember, the truth needs no proof. How you doing? Okay, Claudia shouldn't work with Funky Dineva again. Yeah, she'll be a damn fool, but I told you guys, Claudia is immature. Claudia throws other people under the bus. All of them do that. As if they are so mature. And they're not. Okay, I told you, she didn't have to say that Lady Joyce name. Okay, just say that the peoples was unprofessional, you know, and you gotta admit you didn't do your due diligence and you didn't take credit for your own intellectual property. You just believed, you know, that other people would have your back. And that's why Claudia, she only had the one season on Housewives, but that's why, you know, she was not liked because she didn't fit with those girls. She fit in, you know, hanging out with Kenya and Cynthia, you know, being one of the pretty girls, but it's so much more than being pretty on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, you gotta be interesting. I don't know how she would fare on there now, right? But yeah, that's why the people didn't see it for her back then, because it looked like she was just trying too hard. Prayers for Nene and Brent, yep, because Brent is still in the hospital, and I feel so bad, you guys, for Nene. Claudia shouldn't work with Funky Dineva again. Funky Dineva keeps stressing that they should all get the same pay. He is trying to run things. Yeah, he's trying to do something. He's trying to do something. I think, because I was watching a video yesterday, and I kind of agree with this person when they said that his solo career is not panning out the way that he thought. Even for him to be as popular as he is, his studio still isn't done. You know, his basement, I guess, has flooded. You know, he's still, you know, having some issues, you know, with his home, right? And he has connections, but to me, if you had connections, you would have been connected. Shit, okay? So, and to me, he's still doing good. He's traveling. He's still doing his down to the bars, but I see him feeling like Claudia Jordan is a good opportunity for him. Okay? That's how I see it. And if I was Claudia, he would never be able to use me again. Because when people get upset like that and they get to telling you how it was, most of the people was there for me anyways. They didn't care nothing about y'all. I brought my following. And then he started competing with y'all as soon as he left. And, you know, and before then, he had said it wasn't no hard feelings. It was all good. And then, like, how did it switch? So, I can't trust people, you guys, that are hot and cold like that. That say one thing and then do another. And, you know, I can't trust it, honey. I'm like Public Enemy. Can't trust it, okay? So Funky Dineva keeps stressing that they should all get the same pay. He is trying to run things. Okay, we read that. Obviously, he knows Claudia made more money and he was jealous. I didn't know about that. Because she said that they all got the same pay. You know, she said the Cocktails with Queens, they made more money than the TGIF people because that's, you know, Lisa Ray and Vivica A. Fox, those women have, resumes. Selena Johnson, they've been in the industry for a really long time. They're way more seasoned. So, yeah. But in my opinion, and I told you I love Claudia. I love Claudia. I love Funky, right? I do love his commentary. Okay? But I feel like he wants to use Claudia for an opportunity. Because people are like that. It's kind of like, you know what it looked like if you watched the video of him apologizing to Claudia? He looked straight in the video, and it looked very romantic. Like you caught him even at the end. You want some of my Don Julio, baby? You want to share the bottle with me? Okay, you want to sleep on my couch, baby? I could rub your feet, baby. I said, look at Funky. Funky is like, please, 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 baby, don't go. And some people, they like the apology. It looked really nice and sincere, but it's too late to turn back now. I believe the nasty shit you said, Funky. Okay, it's too late, baby. Oh. Okay. There's some things about love. Look at me, I don't know the word. You wrote the song and can't remember the damn words? Okay. I love that song though. I think I put that on one of my mixes for my mother. Okay, Claudia made more money and he was jealous. Yeah. Because he was, I'm this and I'm that, and then, there's what Tasha K said. Tasha K had said that, Funky was supposed to do what Carlos is doing. Carlos is a different breed than Funky. Funky likes to party. He does. That's his brand, right? Carlos seems very focused, and he kind of remind me of my dad. My dad used to be like, Brady, I don't drink, I don't smoke. And my mother used to be like, well, shit, that ain't good, because at least you could, blame it on the alcohol with your raggedy ass behavior. And with Carlos, all the fucked up stuff he be doing to his female stars on his show, honey. Okay, the cast members, honey. It looked like, with all he got going on, he would be out here drinking and, smoking up everything, honey, he could think of. But no, shit, Carlos be nice and sober, fucking up his brand. I'm just saying, listen. Okay, but yeah, Funky give me, he's a hard worker. I see myself in Funky a little bit. I'm focused, and I do love to party, honey. I love to turn up. Okay, love to turn up and wind down, if you know what I mean. Okay, but I think he has a lot of scattered energy. Check out my birthday reading. That I did on Funky. But yeah, he's different than Carlos. I don't think that I think he can interview people, but I don't think it would be as good as Carlos. I think that Carlos has had more experience in the business, coming up on Real Housewives of Atlanta, working on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and several other shows. He's just more focused and, more of a boss than Funky. Another person says, great commentary, brand new, continued blessings. Another person says, Miss Robinson, me too. I'm a fast forwarding queen, honey. Yeah, that shit just, it's like, I don't know. It's like, to me, certain people, when they first came out, they were just more focused. They would get right to it. But now we you playing music, you singing. Why does everybody keep singing in their videos? Look, I be singing too, but I try to keep it at a minimum, you guys. But I'm sick of that. If you ain't Jessie Woo, I don't want you singing in the goddamn video. Shout out to my girl, cause I'm gonna be downloading the song. Okay, I'm talking cash money. It's all about money. Designers all on me. Fendi on my body. Shout out to Jessie Woo. Okay, I told y'all that's one Cancer, honey. I don't mind claiming. I like her. Now, she's a hustler. She is a hustler. I had signed up for Doniva's Patreon. He don't be like posting and stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The peoples is down there complaining, you guys. I remember when I was trying to watch some of his videos, and the people was dragging Doniva, talking about, damn, when you go post, we're not paying, this extra membership thing, this extra fee, and you ain't posting. And I think if you don't post, you should at least, like, sometimes, you guys, I'm busy, so I can't, like, post. And I done lost a lot of my videos that I was going to upload on the old phone. But if I can't, like, post, like, make an extra video, I try to, refer you guys to some videos, the members, honey. Okay? Try to refer you guys to videos that I like, that are inspirational, that are intellectual, make you think, like, try to help you out. I give you something. But Doniva shit, his shit be dry as hell, like the Sahara, honey. I be like, goddamn, nigga, you ain't posted in 3 months. The hell going on? So another person says, I think Heavenly is only doing this for a storyline. She will do anything to avoid talking about what is actually going on in her life. Damon. Ooh, child, not daddy, honey. Another person says, I can't believe that you like Funky Doniva, being how disrespectful he is to women. He is so disrespectful to me, the way he talks about women. Okay, let me clear that up really quickly, because this is one of them things that some of you all do. And I know I got flack for liking C's off Black Ink, but I'm not a fake person. If I like people, I may not agree with some of the choices and decisions that they make, but, I still like them. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. We all have flaws. We all have things that, we need to change, and, we all have areas where we need to grow. So I don't take everything that he says and just be, yeah, well, he's just such a bad person. I can't do that, because I would be fake doing that. He has had videos where I rewatch several dozens of times, probably more than any other content creator. Because if I need a message, if I need a word, and Funky can put it in lowest terms, honey, for Miss Robinson, then, I like him. I like his message. And I like the one video he did on Shekinah and Tiny and them falling out, and he did this whole synopsis about friendships and how some people, they're not really your friend. They don't really feel like you bring much to the table. They will dispose of you because you are disposable, right? So I feel like he has had a lot of great videos with some great messages. If you don't like him, that's fine. But, I'm grown and I like who I like. But there's not one content creator on YouTube that I like that's perfect. They all do shit I don't fucking like. Okay, look, we can go down the list. Okay, they all do stuff that irk me. That, and I'm sure I be getting on y'all damn nerves sometimes. So, do you see what I'm saying? You're not going to agree with me all the time. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I'm a bad content creator. Um, I'm human, and so is Funky. Okay, so yeah, like I said, ain't nobody perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect in this life.
Let me leave that Miss Marlene alone, honey. Be that messed up Miss Robinson's throat. Okay, so let's shake a bone, honey, and get the hell on. Oh, real quick, before I get to this thing with Yolanda, honey, and this lawsuit, there's some type of update, child, with Yolanda versus Mill. I was watching Carlos King and his interview he did with that lady, honey, Miss Juicy, okay? She's very interesting. I never used to watch the Little Women show on Lifetime, okay? So I was watching some clips of Miss Juicy and Minnie getting into it. And then Minnie allowed her mother to, hit Juicy with some, wings or something and disrespect. That was so messed up. That was just so, messed up. And that show is so interesting. So I'm going to go back and watch the shows. I found them to be very interesting. All the girls, honey. But yeah, I would have put it in my contract that bitch can't come around no more. She can't film no more. Okay? I would have put it in my contract that this lady's mother cannot film. She was using her mother as a weapon because she can't fight her own damn battles. And this same woman, I guess she's passed away, you guys. Minnie, I didn't really know her. I like Miss Juicy, though. I would see her here and there, and I knew she was on that show. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go back and watch the Little Women Atlanta, honey. Very interesting, honey. Okay, and these women's be going off. But yeah, you know damn well your mother was too big to be trying to fight Juicy. That was messed up. What y'all think about that? Now, really quickly, honey, let's shake a bone and get the hell on. We got Yolanda. So we know that Yolanda filed the initial lawsuit on April 30th, 2025. Yolanda filed a defamation lawsuit against Melody Cherie for approximately $6,000. Melody replied to the lawsuit on May 27th of 2025. Melody and her attorney denied all allegations in their submitted reply. On June 2nd of 2025, Yolanda submitted a reply to Melody's defenses. In this reply, Yolanda denied all Melody's affirmative defenses, asserting that her complaint states a valid claim for defamation and damages. Yolanda's defense for delay. Yolanda claims that any delay in filing the lawsuit was due to ongoing related litigation involving serious medical record falsifications under plaintiff's license. Yolanda also has a rumored litigation against her former employer. And we know that. We know Yolanda like to sue everybody, child. So Yolanda basically, respectfully, requests the court to deny all of Melody's defenses and allow the matter to proceed to trial. Don't you got better shit to do with your time? Okay? Like, don't you got better shiggity to do than to keep bothering this woman that got 4 children? Okay? She got a baby daddy that's a Chucky doll, that's a demon. Okay? Chucky, little buddy. Like, leave her alone. It's a mess. Alright, you guys, I have to go. Okay? Because I got something to do. We go get to the basketball bullies, honey. in the next video.